Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Hello. Good to see everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Nice to see you. Welcome to the 22nd Annual International Dance Festival. This event began in 2005 and has continued. It continued from that relatively small beginning to being a major celebration for our campus and for our community that has happened now every year since. And we have about 1,000 students and community members who count themselves as alums of this wonderful event, people who performed, people who helped as volunteers, and people who came to the audience. And so now all of you are in that count as well. We are really excited to be able to feature our international community in this way today. This is sponsored by the Office of International Programs and the International Student Association. I realized I didn't introduce myself. I'm Joan Farini-Mundy. I'm the president of the university. So good to see you all. Sorry about that. That's okay. Wasn't looking for that, just figured you should know who was talking when. And so those two organizations sponsor this, organize it, do all of the incredible behind-the-scenes work to get us here. And then we have a number of sponsors who will be thanked later in the program. But we owe great gratitude both to the organizers, all of the performers, and the sponsors. So let's give them all a round of applause. I'd just like to say a word or two about how proud we are here at the University of Maine of our international community. It includes more than 500 students, faculty, and staff, and visiting professors representing more than 70 countries. We have about 100 students who are studying around the world. And so we have this unique and wonderful synergy between our university, the University of Maine, and the global community. And it goes in both directions. And what you're seeing today is just one example of how vital and central our international students and community are to the university. Our students come from around the world in a variety of kinds of ways, and the core purpose of them being here and us being a university is to prepare today's learners to be tomorrow's global leaders. And I am really confident that our international student community will absolutely be that. They already are. And we are here at the University of Maine helping everyone who is here learn to shape communities, to solve problems, to build bridges. We're educating people for critical thinking, for civic engagement, and for coming together. And we're coming together not only through dance, but through all of the ways in which our international community is central to this university. So I'm delighted to be here, delighted to have this event happening, and now to introduce our host, who is Malka Kariyawasam. He is a doctoral student from Sri Lanka and an award-winning public speaker, and I'm very pleased to introduce him to you. Let's enjoy this event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Farini-Mundy, for that wonderful introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, music and rhythm find their way into the secret places of the soul. Those are the words of wisdom by the great Greek philosopher, Plato. When you're dancing and when you're listening to music, you feel like something is happening to the very core of your soul. I believe you all are here to feel that sensation, feel that energy coming out of your body. So we don't expect you to sit down. If you want, you can move your arms, you can tap your foot to the floor and have some moments. This is not a restricted place, by the way. You can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Malka Kariyawasam. I'll be your host for the afternoon show, and welcome to the International Dance Festival 2026. Our first performance for the evening, titled as Wei Toi. Wei Toi, meaning my homeland, is a tribute to Vietnam's cultural roots, collective memory, and enduring sense of belonging. Through the movement and expression, this performance reflects the deep emotional connection between people and their homeland, shaped by the tradition, family, resilience, and love for where one's come from. As an international student living far from home, This piece represents both remembrance and pride, honoring Vietnam not just as a place, but as an identity carried wherever you go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome all the way from Vietnam, Sarah Tran and Vivian Yong Tavon to the CCA stage.
Quê tôi sớm tinh mơ, tiếng gà gọi cha vác cuốc ra đồng. Ai đem nắng nồng này tới vai, cháy những giọt mồ hôi. Quê tôi có cánh diều vi vu, xa xôi mấy tre làng, trưa trưa dưới mái đình rêu phong là bóng mát ngày thơ. Quê tôi có cánh đồng bao la, thắm hương lúa lên đồng, liêu xiêu mái tranh nghèo đơn sơ, trở về nhé tuổi thơ tôi. Quê tôi sớm tinh mơ, tiếng gà gọi cha
Such elegant moments in those dance, a very beautiful dance. Next up, we have Sofia Carrasquillo performing her piece titled A Letter to My Brothers and Sisters. A note she wrote for the audience states, as we navigate the current climate, I'm reminded of the term palante. It's Puerto Rican slang that means keep going. I learned about this opportunity to support my community and express myself 2 weeks ago. So I did my best to articulate the way I see my people transmuting and alchemizing pain into togetherness, community, and sometimes art. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to involve others. But the original idea centers on uplifting others, especially feminine energy, and how I have been witnessing this collective uplifting of other feminities. We truly need each other at this moment. Sofia invites you to later look into the history of Bomba and Taino culture. She chose Candela to represent fighting with fire and passion, the spark we ignite within ourselves and with each other, even in the darkest moments. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to perform A Letter to My Brothers and Sisters all the way from Puerto Rico, Sofia Carrasquillo.
Colonized and hypnotized, be something. Sterilized, dehumanized, be something. Well, take your pay and stay out the way, be something. Ah, do your best, but the rest, be something.
Such a fairy dance, ladies and gentlemen. Are you having a good time so far? Because I didn't feel like that you're having a good time. So let me ask the question again. Are you having a good time? Okay, okay. For the note, I like that decibel, so keep it up. The next dance is a very colorful dance. You see a lot of movements, and you will see a lot of coordination between the dancers. Enjoy it, clap it. If you want to try it, try it. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we invite you into a dance that is much more than a sequence of steps. It is a celebration, a rite of passage, and a living tradition. Today, Les Lanzier is danced at high schools, graduation balls, galas, and parties all across Denmark. But its story begins far from here in 18th century Europe. While the dance gradually faded from ballrooms elsewhere during the 20th century, it found a permanent home in Denmark where it continues to thrive. For young Danes, Les Lanzier is closely tied to graduation. It marks the moment of stepping into adulthood while carrying the awareness that you're part of something bigger, something passed down through generations. There's a special joy in knowing that your grandparents once danced these very same steps to the same music with the same excitement. The Danish version of Les Lanzier consists of 5 tours: La Dose, La Victoria, Les Moulineaux, Les Visites, and finally, Les Lanzier, the grand finale. As the dance unfolds, the figure grows increasingly intricate, building toward a final section that demands absolute precision, timing, and teamwork. It is here that tradition, technique, and celebration meet. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Colby Bosley Smith, Miranda Seixas, Cicely Son, Kate Kemper, Nicholas Brook, Chris Thurston, Michael Lovray, and Mathilda Burke to present the full story of Les Lanzier. Such a beautiful, classy act. I love the moments, right? The coordination and all that thing. No wonder I can't do that because I don't dance. No. Let me rephrase that. I can't dance. Ladies and gentlemen, namaste, everyone. Are you ready to travel to the heart of Nepal? From the steep terraces of Himalayas comes a performance full of spirit and life. This next piece brings you a fusion of Nepal's most iconic folk beats. Feel the Jahure Nach, a graceful dance of the hills that captures the romance and daily life of the Nepalese people. A popular folk style often performed during festivals and harvests, characterized by its fluid, swaying moments, followed by the high-octane, foot-tapping energy of the Tamang Silo dance. When the music hits, you won't be able to sit still. Priyanka Besta invites you to join her in celebrating the vibrant colors, vibes, and sounds of Nepal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an iconic folk flow of Nepal, presented to you by Priyanka Besta.
बच्चाको देख्दा बोजूले कम्मर मर्काको हे मेमेले डम्फु बजाको देख्दा मामले कम्मर मर्काको उठदै बस्दै नाचेको देख्दा पारुली कम्मर भाँचेको देख्दा मै पनि कम्मर मर्काई नाचौँ नाचौँ लाग्यो मै पनि डम्फुको तालमा नाचौँ नाचौँ लाग्यो मै पनि ढुङ्गाको धुनमा नाचौँ
Amazing performance, Priyanka. Amazing performance. Before going on to the next act, I have a small announcement to tell. One of our performers, an iPhone 8, black color, has been lost. If you see it lying around, please let us know. We would really, really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next dance. This is my own kind of like interpretation. It's going to be energetic. It's going to have some beautiful moments. Please enjoy it. Clap to it, because you won't be able to stay still, just like earlier. So, ride along, dance along. We would really appreciate it. Welcome to the heart of the Silk Road, Uzbekistan. Tonight, we present a journey through Uzbekistan in two parts. We begin with Doppadik Dem, a graceful dance celebrating the art of hand embroidery and the devotion of a woman's heart. We then transition to the Andijan Polka, which celebrates the joy, hospitality, and spirited character of the Fergana Valley. Together, these dances tell a story of a culture that is both deeply rooted in tradition and vibrantly alive. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Uzbekistan to present you a journey along the Silk Road, please welcome to the stage Jenna Donovan, Zari Egamova, Guzalia Zakirova, and John Guzman to the stage.
Doppatikdan ipaklari tillodan, tillodan, ipaklari demang zari tillodan, tillodan. Jilo bersam gülleriga, jilo bersam gülleriga, o'zing olur ipaklari tillodan, tillodan. O'zing olur ipaklari tillodan, tillodan. O'zing atashiga olma milala, o'zing atashiga solma milala. Dili joni bilan nola qilar nola, dili joni ila kula güzel nola, ilala kulilala. Dili joni bilan nola qilar nola, dili joni ila kula güzel nola, ilala kulilala.
Amazing performance by Uzbekistan. Loved it, loved it. Ladies and gentlemen, following the next act, we'll have a 15 to 20 minutes intermission time. And during that time, please visit the lobby area. The students from the UMaine International Student Association will be giving you refreshments. So take that time to stretch your legs and enjoy a little snack. Have a look around. You guys can stand up. I'm going to go sit down. The next act, The Crossroads, a place in Irish folklore where worlds meet. In old tales, it was where everyday life gave way to music, celebration, and a touch of magic. It is said that Irish dancing was born there, created to express the joy of living. Our grandparents told of gatherings at the crossroads where communities would come together after church. Fiddles played, ceilidh dances filled the air, tables overflowed with food, and laughter carried through the day. Irish dancing marked the life's milestone and united the village. It is fitting then to share a story from our own community. 12 years ago, a student here at the University of Maine first encountered Irish dance in a modern dance class, captivated by a single Irish jump across the floor. What began as curiosity grew into passion, friendship, and the founding of UMaine's Celtic Club, a space for dancers to collaborate, create, and build lasting connections. Though he graduated in 2016, the Celtic Club continues to thrive today through the dedication of UMaine students. And now, years later, that same dancer returns to the stage, reunited with members of the original community he helped create. Ladies and gentlemen, the next act will be performed by Scotty Downs, Rose Lahane, Erin Deshane, Sierra Toomey, Olivia Walden, and Peyton Boucher. We hope that when you hear the Irish tune, it carries you back to the crossroads, inviting you to slow down, feel the rhythm, and share in the joy of the moment. Please join me in welcoming Scotty Downs and the 5 Irish dancers as they present Irish tune, Calls Us Home.
You're listening to Crispy and the Pooch.
Crispy and the Pooch.
Crispy and the Pooch. Super smooth and super sexy.
Welcome back. So, let me ask a question. How's life? Now, who starts a conversation like that? God. So, did you enjoy some snacks? Okay, okay. What did you say? Were they tasty? I'm hearing a little kid. I cannot see, okay? Let me remove my glasses. Oh, right, I can't see. Okay, anyway. So, before we begin Act 2, we would like to share a short presentation entitled Behind the Scenes International Dance Festival 2026. This video offers a glimpse into the energy, dedication, and creativity that brought this year's festival to life. Over the past several weeks, our performers have spent countless hours rehearsing, refining, and collaborating, and these moments capture the passion and the spirit behind the performances you see on stage. We hope you enjoy this special look at the work, community, and the joy that make this festival possible. Enjoy.
Okay. We'll try. Okay. You guys ready?
Ready. Don't think about it, just move your body. Listen to the music, sing oh eh, oh. Just move those left feet, go ahead, get crazy. Anyone can do it, sing oh eh, oh. Show the world you got that fire. Feel the rhythm getting louder. Show the room what you can do, prove to them you got the moves. Hey, I don't know about you, but I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. Better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. And we can do this together. I bet you feel better when you're dancing. Yeah, yeah.
Been working so hard, I'm punching my card. Ain't earth for what? Oh, tell me what I got. I got this feeling that time's still holding me down. I'll hit the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this town. Tonight I gotta cut loose, foot loose, kick off the Sunday shoes. Please, Louise, pull me up from my knees.
Baby, you can find me under the lights, diamonds under my eyes. Turn the rhythm up, don't you wanna just come along for the ride? Oh, my outfit's all tight, you can see my heartbeat tonight. I can take the heat, baby, best believe that's the moment I shine. 'Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running, I won't get out of place. Lately, I've been moving close to the edge, still be looking my best. I stay on the beat, you can count on me, I ain't missing no steps. 'Cause every romance shakes and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, dance the night away. My heart could be burning, but you won't see it on my face. Watch me dance, dance the night away. I'll still keep the party running. I want it out of place. When my heart breaks, when my world shakes, I don't play safe. Don't you know about me? I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Even when the tears are flowing, the diamonds on my face, I still keep the party going. Not one hair out of place. Yes, I can. Even when the tears are flowing, the diamonds on my face. Yes, I can. I still keep the party going. Not one hair.
I hope you enjoy that little video. Before going on to the next track, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share a story with you all. Gather around, it's story time. So this happened, I think, around 4 years ago while I was back in Sri Lanka in my senior of my university, University of Orono. I had the opportunity to briefly visit Norway. Are there any Norwegians in the audience? Norwegians? Thank you. But in a way, I'm sad now I can't lie. But anyway, you will know if I lied. So I had the opportunity to visit Norway briefly. So we entered Norway from the Gardermoen airport in Oslo. And we had the opportunity to do something called island hopping. So one of the islands, when we hopped there, I think if I'm pronouncing that name correctly, Lindedoya something. I'm not sure. Forgive me if I am butchering the Norwegian names, but forgive me for that. So when I entered that island, we had a hike, and we went through to the coast, the very end of that island. And I went there, I saw a beautiful small lighthouse. Picture a lighthouse in a gloomy environment, gloomy skies, about to rain, something like that. So when I captured that, when I saw that lighthouse, it immediately came to my mind, sometimes the people are like that. We all are like that. Sometimes we feel alone in a no man's environment. We feel the gloominess, but that lighthouse has stand still for a very long time. With the storms, with the cyclones, and with whatnot, that lighthouse was standing there for a long time. I captured that immediately, and I felt a real good sensation about life, okay? We go through hard times, we go through really bad times, but the most important thing is that we should stand tall no matter what. Life gives you assessments, life gives you exams. And remember, when life becomes harder and it gives you exams, it doesn't mean that life hates you. It's because it loves you that life wants you to thrive in your life. Remember, don't be hard on yourself. You all can do this. I just want to share this little piece of information with you all. Thank you very much. The Yi ethnic group is one of the 56 ethnic groups in China. They mainly live in the southwest China, especially in Yunnan, Sichuan, Guizhou, and Guangxi. The Yi people are well known for their colorful traditional clothing, lively dances, and rich festivals. Music and dance play an important role in Yi's daily life and celebrations. Celebration is a traditional Yi ethnic dance that showcases the beauty of Yi culture through elegant moments and vibrant costumes. The dance highlights the Yi people's respect for nature, ancestors, and life itself. With strong rhythms and graceful yet powerful movements, the performance expresses celebration, unity, and heartfelt praise for a prosperous life and enduring traditions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from all the way from China to perform Celebration, Lily Crane, Yang Yi Bin Ho, Jessie Grant, and Candy Yang to the stage. Such elegancy in that dance, ladies and gentlemen. The next dance is called, let me get this right, tinikling, not tickling, tinikling. We are honored to present tinikling, one of the most iconic traditional dances of the Philippines. Originating from the Visayan region, tinikling is inspired by the movements of the tickling bird, known for its agility as it skillfully avoids bamboo traps set by farmers. This dance is performed with two bamboo poles that are rhythmically clapped and slid along the ground while dancers step, hop, and glide between them with speed, grace, and precision. Tinekling reflects the Filipino values of resilience, coordination, and joy, turning challenge into art. Through this performance, we invite you to experience the energy, the rhythm, and cultural pride of this Filipino dance. I want to invite the next dance, the performers. This lady specifically asked me to announce her name as the most beautiful Patrice Season, Nick Neely, Chloe Stevens, Sarah Tran, and John Guzman to present Tinekling. The performers of that act asked me to share this information with you. Let it be known that no feet were damaged during the rehearsals or during right here. And also, it should not be performed without the supervision of professionals. These performers are professionals and they were guided by the professionals. So kids, don't try this at home. And adults, if you are going to try it, you have to have a professional to that, okay? That's just a notice from the performers. Thank you very much. And that's the end of the information. Anyway, so the next act is called La Juada Podo Ritma. La Juada Podo Ritma. For generations, French-Canadian families throughout what is now Maine gathered for Les Veillées, gatherings in the kitchen. Together, they would sing traditional songs accompanied by a violin or accordion and often only to the percussion of a single person's tapping foot called La Podorhythma. In the name of nothing less than joy, they danced for hours. Hollering and clapping was encouraged in those days, and it is encouraged today as well. Just as it is tonight, join me in the feeling unique of the jig. It is presented to you by, from Atlantic Canada, Quebec, by Tommy Webster, Solomon Pinette, who will be performing La Chihuahua Podo Rhythma.
Un petit bonhomme, la bisoune dans l'air, qui s'en allait bûcher du bois, la bisoune en bas.
C'était un petit bonhomme, la bisoune dans l'air, qui s'en allait bûcher du bois, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
Le son de sa femme au lit, la bisoune dans l'air, tu te lèveras quand ça tentera, la bisoune en bas.
Laisse sa femme au lit, la bisoune dans l'air, tu te lèveras quand ça tentera, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
Et quand tu te lèveras, la bisoune en l'air, mon déjeuner tu me l'apporteras, la bisoune en bas.
Et quand tu te lèveras, la bisoune dans l'air, mon déjeuner tu me l'apporteras, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
6 heures, 7 heures sonnaient, la bisoune en l'air, le déjeuner ne venait pas, la bisoune en bas.
6 heures, 7 heures sonnaient, la bisoune en l'air, le déjeuner ne venait pas, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
Ça crossage à terre, la bisoune en l'air, à la maison s'en retourne, la bisoune en bas.
Ça crossage à terre, la bisoune en l'air, à la maison s'en retourne, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
T'ouvres sa femme au lit, la bisoune en l'air, avec un beau jeune avocat, la bisoune en bas.
Ouvre sa femme au lit, la bisoune en l'air, avec un beau jeune avocat, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
C'est comme ça que pour les femmes, la bisoune en l'air, quand les maris ne sont pas là, la bisoune en bas.
C'est comme ça que font les femmes, la bisoune en l'air, quand les maris ne sont pas là, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
La bisoune en l'air, la bisoune en bas.
M'a marié à un tailleur de pierre, mon père m'a marié à un tailleur de pierre. Le lendemain des noces, m'envoie à la carrière là. Déjà mal marié, déjà mal marié, déjà mal marié, déjà mal marié, déjà. Le lendemain des noces, m'envoie à la carrière.
Le lendemain des noces, m'envoie à la carrière.
Et j'ai trempé trempé mon pain dans le jus de la pierre et j'ai trempé mon pain dans le jus de la pierre. Alors vint à penser le curé du village là. Déjà mal marié, déjà mal marié, déjà mal marié, déjà mal marié.
Such a powerful moments of the feet. Let me try that. No. Not on this lifetime, but anyway. Such a powerful act. Very good. One of the biggest questions about Irish dance is, why do they keep their arms at their sides while dancing? That's because historically, Irish dance was often performed in small cramped spaces, such as in taverns or on tabletops, focusing on intricate footwork without needing to move the upper body. However, there was a time before where the style of Irish dance was more relaxed, with arms placed on hips, swinging freely, or used to hold skirts, allowing for a more fluid, social, and informal moment that was meant to take up a lot of space. Please welcome members of Humans Celtic Club, Brenna Engel, Samantha Santana, Ash Van Norwick, Katie Seibert, who will be sharing this style of Irish dance with their piece, Katri Jonas. such a great act. Good luck, Ireland. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a saying, all the good things must come to an end. So we have one last final act, and before the act, I would like to share one last story, not story, some kind of information, I would say. So as a Buddhist, this is something I found very interesting, one of the sayings by Lord Buddha. It goes like this: Arogya Paramalabha, Santushti Paramandanang, Viswasa Paramanyati, Nibbanang Paramang Sukham. The English translation goes like this: health is the greatest gift. Contentment is the greatest wealth. A trusted friend is the best relative. And finally, a liberated mind is the greatest bliss. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you'll be in great health in the coming years without any issue. And I hope you will find happiness wherever you go. And I hope you will find good friends that you can count on. And I hope in all these you will have a liberated mind, a peace of your mind. Thank you very much. Usually we say lights, camera, and there you go. I like this audience, I like you. But this time, it will be lights, beats, and Indian cinema. This fun and energetic performance inspired by Indian cinema, this dance is all about excitement, drama, and joy that Indian movie dance brings to the screen and now to the stage. Today's performers bring together expressive moments, catchy beats, and dynamic group formations, create a performance that's playful, lively, and full of personality. It is designed to be light-hearted and entertaining with moments that feel straight out of a movie scene. This performance is all about enjoying the music, feeling the rhythm, and celebrating the colorful, feel-good energy of Indian films. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage for the final act of International Dance Festival 2026, Garima Yadav, Arya Ajiv, Guzalia Zakirova, Malavika Sudhakaran, Viraji Hassani, Lena Pishu, Sarah Tran, and Akshanta Bobby. I am Malka Karios. I'm signing off from the International Dance Festival 2026. Good luck. Take care of yourselves.
मेरा झुमका उठा के लाया यार वे जो गिरा था बरेली के बाजार में मैं तो ठुमका लगा के शर्मा गई बोली घूम कर बजा दे के मैं आ गई मुझको लचा के नाच ले आजा नाच ले मेरी यार तू नच ले छनक छनक छनकार हो नच ले मेरे यार तू नच ले अब तो लुटा है बाजार
La 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 la
கருவாடு ஊற வச்ச சோறு உப்பு கருவாடு ஊற வச்ச சோறு ஊட்டி விட நீ போதும் எனக்கு முத்தமிட்டு நெத்தியில மார்புக்கு மத்தியில செத்து விட தோணுதடி எனக்கு உப்பு கருவாடு ஊற வச்ச சோறு ஊட்டி விட நீ போதும் எனக்கு முத்தமிட்டு நெத்தியில மார்புக்கு மத்தியில செத்து விட தோணுதடி
संग ढोल बाजे धाय धाय धम धम धाय नगाड़े संग ढोल बाजे धाय 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 धम धाय
Ahora
rocks and it bends, don't give a damn. When the night's here, I don't do tears, baby, no chance. I could dance, I could dance, I could dance. Watch me dance, dance the night away.
Woo! I told you I could dance. So I was playing the video, finishing up the edits on the video this morning, and I was kind of dancing to the music, and my daughter Ruby said, "Why don't you leave that to them?" So my name is Sarah Jockin. I work in the Office of International Programs, and I have the honor and pleasure and just astounding, amazing job to work with these people, as well as our 500 other international students. It truly is a labor of love, and especially on days like today. Let me start with my list of thank yous. Well, very first of all, I would like to thank our dancers. Let's get another round of applause for them. Sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry. So I think it's no secret that we're living in a very divided world these days, both nationally and globally. And just to get the opportunity to work with you guys for the last couple of weeks, to see you learning from each other, teaching each other, it really makes me feel like everything's going to be okay. So thank you so much. So let me get to my list of thank yous. So first of all, I'd like to thank our awesome backstage crew. Good job. Our amazing MC, Malka. Thank you so much. Scott Sysom, Harrison Goss, Bobby Joe Cochran, and the CCA crew. Thank you for making everyone look so amazing. Scott's been doing this for 22 years, I think, 21 years, 22 years, I think we decided. A long time, and all of you guys do such an incredible job. Thank you to President Farini Mundy for doing the opening remarks and just supporting our international student community day in and day out. I have a few things back here. When my kids were little, they would help me with this, but I don't have my helpers anymore. So I'd like to thank my grad assistant, John Guzman, who was not only dancing. John, come up. But helping to put this show on. And while you're on your way over there, could you give this to Malka, because I forgot to give him his flowers. Guess I'm a little nervous today. And members of our International Student Association. So I think some of you are here. Ruba, come on up. Is Sharif here? Is he back here? Sharif somewhere is out there. You can come and get your flowers. Vivian, come on up. And Itsuki is maybe out there up front as well. They can come get their flowers. So these four don't just help with today, but they are constantly putting together activities for our international student community, bringing people together, bringing our domestic students together as well, and you guys do a wonderful job. There's someone out there I would also like to thank, and that is someone who is not my sister, but I call her my sister, and that's Erin Ellis. And Erin, if you are able to come down to the stage, please do, because I have a little something for you. So Erin helped me with a lot of alterations on very short notice, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Okay, moving right along. I want to thank Suban Fante, who's from Memory Maker Photography, who's out in the audience taking pictures tonight and is going to be taking pictures of our performers. Amazing photography, and also one of our sponsors tonight. And I'd like to thank also the staff of the Office of International Programs. I end up being sort of the face of this event, but we could not put this event on without just an incredible team of people in our office. Again, not just doing things to make today work, but really a great team effort to make the lives of our international students just the best that they can be while they're at UMaine. And last but not least, I'd like to thank our sponsors, because this event is free for you, but it actually is fairly expensive to put on. So we really couldn't do this without our financial sponsors. So the Office of International Programs and the International Student Association, joined by UMaine Student Government, the University Credit Union, the Division of Student Life, UMaine Cultural Affairs and Distinguished Lecture Series, the Town of Orono, Orono House of Pizza, who feeds us on rehearsal night. So again, could not do that without them. And all of you have an opportunity to contribute as well if you wish. So on the way out tonight, you'll see some of our ushers out there collecting. If you can give, that's great. It really helps to keep these events going. And I think that's it, but I do like to mention that many of these students are here, University of Maine students, but we have a number of members from the community as well who come back year after year. It was wonderful tonight to have some alumni come back. Again, it just shows what just such a community building event. And I think this is my favorite event just because of all of that. So thank you to all of our community members and our dancers once again. And thank you to you guys for coming out. I always say, like, dress rehearsal is fun, but it's just not the same because we don't have the audience feeding us energy and clapping and along, and we really appreciate everyone here. And we have another show tonight at 7, so feel free to come back and see it again. Thank you so much, and have a good afternoon.
1, 2, 3,